Hi, Dan.
It's Wednesday again. Bonus episode.
Yes, two in a row.
Yeah, well, we're going for three. We're going for the hat trick, but
Yes. All right, my life has been very ordinary. So, what have you been up to?
I've done some more galleries.
All right, where did we get to this time?
One big and two small. We'll start with a big one. I went to Sinebrychoff Art Museum, where they have two exhibitions at the moment, one in the main space on the main floor and one downstairs. I'll start with the one downstairs. That's actually on Anna Sinebrychoff. It's some art that she collected during her life and an awful lot of portraits of her. You would think she probably spent most of her life sitting down sewing, judging from the portraits of her.
Okay.
It's a small space, but it's worth exploring. There's a few little trinkets that she had and little... Well, actually, there's a couple of big portraits that they'd had in their lounge at what is now the museum when they lived there. So, yeah, it's a good little trawl through things, and that's running until 29th of August next year. So there's plenty of time to check that one out.
Let me do the maths. That's 18 months.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the main space, there is an exhibition called Night. It's the many faces of night. So there's the pictures of people sleeping. There's some very black-looking artwork. There's some really good stuff in there, some really interesting stuff. A lot of Finnish artists, a few other artists dotted about from Spain and Germany and things as well. And of course, that's all museum card. The night exhibition ends on the 23rd of August.
Okay, so 6 months on that one. All right, so when you said night, I immediately thought medieval soldiers and...
No, night with an N, not with a K.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the only one that goes there, yes.
So then I took a walk round the corner and I went to Forsblom,
Oh, yes, yep.
where, as you probably know, they have three spaces to look around with three different artists' works normally.
Yep.
I'll start from the least liked to the most liked.
That sounds good.
Tiina Elena Nurminen has the space as you go in the door on the left, sort of the second biggest space. It was too childlike for me. It was very splatter art.
Okay. So is that typical of her work? Is that what she's known for, this sort of splatter?
It's not splatter so much. It's very messy, and then it looks like she's got some felt tip pens and gone over the top of it.
Have to go and check it out.
Then in the main space there's Peter Fry, Frie. He has a mixture of large canvas work, which is kind of pastel colours mostly, and sculpted trees. But I don't think it's bronze, but it's like bronze. I mean, if from the size of some of them, if they were bronze, it would have taken a crane to get them in there. But those I quite liked. There'll be some pictures on the socials accompanying the episode of those. And then my favourite was in the small room at the back. Tom Sandqvist. Photographic collages, a lot of them slightly inappropriate, of sort of Nazi Germany and things cut up. The guy was born in 1953, so he's an older artist. And he's actually a journalist, or a photojournalist. So he's taken some of his work and sliced them up. And I love the way he mounted the pictures. But that's just a small room of stuff, but it's fascinating. So that one's well worth checking out as well. And of course, that one's a free entry museum for all.
Yes.
And then I went to Galeria Sculptor.
Ah, down on Esplanade.
Yeah, at the end by the Vanhakauppahalli. There's the main space and there's a smaller space at the back. The main space has Berit Talpsep Jaanisul, and the exhibition is entitled The Return of a Wave. So there's a few sculptures in there.
Yes.
Quite cool. And there's also... She's done some 3D pictures. So if you look at them, they're sort of triangular. So you look at them from one side and you see something, and as you walk across the picture, you can see the other picture. I've actually videoed one of them, so I'll put that on our socials.
Super.
So yeah, there's that. And then in the smaller space, which I really liked, was Maya Narinen's Best Bits. I think there's 4 walls, or 4 pieces, and they are collections of stuff that was either the same shape or looked similar.
Okay.
I found it quite fascinating. I was in there about 10 minutes looking at those because as I say, there's only 4 pieces, but they all drew you to them.
Oh, I have to go and see that. Very nice.
So both museums I've just mentioned, those exhibitions run until the 22nd of the month, so listeners still have time to get to both of them.
Yeah, short window.
Yes, the smaller galleries only have stuff running for about 3 to 4 weeks. It's normally 3 weeks and then a takedown and then another exhibition, isn't it?
Yep.
So that's what I've been up to. How about you? Anything?
No. In a nutshell. Did anyone guess what my brother had been up to? No.
I think I did touch on ice fishing when we originally talked about this, which you said no.
Well, he's coming in summer, so it's a bit hard to do in summer, ice fishing.
Something you can't do in Australia, but you can do here.
Oh, no, you can do this in Australia. This is not something special. It's not something special to Finland, but it's something he wants to do in Finland.
Paragliding?
No.
I mean, I don't know your brother, so he might be the kind of person who likes to keep his feet on the ground. I don't know.
Oh, he's quite active. I don't know where paragliding falls. I'll have to ask. It falls in the scope of his activities. It would not surprise me that he's at least done something involving parachutes.
No, go on, tell me.
He's bringing his bike from Australia, and he wants to go all the way up through Lapland, Swedish Lapland and Norwegian Lapland and Finnish Lapland, and then come back to Helsinki.
I hope he's not allergic to mosquitoes.
Well, he's coming at the end of August, so the mosquitoes tend to have sort of like moved on by then.
No, it was a late season last year, wasn't it? So
yeah. Oh well, let's see. Yes, fingers crossed that all is good. Yes.
Okay, well that sounds... Well, I don't know why he'd bring his own bike and not hire one when he got here.
He likes his bike. And if you're going to be sitting on the bike for 8-10 hours a day, then something that's comfortable, why not?
Well, I wouldn't have guessed that one, so you win. There's one event this weekend that I'd like to talk about. It's now a yearly event. Originally, it was started as a sort of side project. It's the Craft Beer Helsinki Vanha Satama, which runs on Friday the 13th and Saturday the 14th. A single entry ticket for Friday or Saturday will cost you €10, and a 2-day wristband is €14. And the entry price includes their, I wouldn't say world-renowned, but certainly Finnish-renowned glass that you get, which has their logo on it and washes off in about 30 washes in your dishwasher.
Oh dear, okay.
Well, it used to anyway. The old ones used to. Nowadays it's not so bad.
So you can take your glass back the next year if you wanted to?
No. You have to get a fresh glass when you go in.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
That's pretty much it for this episode, I think. But I'll put some pictures on the socials of those galleries because I took a lot of pictures yesterday. And I recommend that our listeners go and check out as many of those as they can, because the smaller galleries are always worth a look. If you're pootling around town and you walk past one, why not just pop in for 5 minutes and give them some support?
This is true, yes.
Okay, well, thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Dan. See you next time.